Hello, I'm Archie Luxury, and welcome to the very popular segment Viewer Emails. I'm really sorry I haven't actually posted viewer emails for a while there now. I've been a bit tied up with some other ventures, but I'm don't worry, I've got the mailbag. Has got all the letters in it, so I'll certainly be answering all the good emails that I've received. So don't think I've discarded them, because I certainly haven't. And whenever any of you guys send me an email that I think is worthy of mention in my viewer emails, I actually copy that email into a special folder, and then Archie goes through that mailbag and answers it. So the first one we've got in here, what you're wrong about? Okay, this is to Archie Luxury. Archie, the Speedmaster Professional is not all that you say it is. 1, as you said, it is prone to water damage. 2, it's not a chronometer, definitely not Geneva Seal. 3, Seamaster is water resistant up to 400 meters. 4, Seamaster is chronometer. 5, James Bond has worn one for the last 15 years. 6, I'm right, now make a video proclaiming my superior knowledge. And 7, just kidding, I think you're great. Okay, let's answer some of these things there. Number 1, as you said, it is prone to water damage. That's right, it's a fucking chronograph. It's got the extra buttons. However, I must say this, my watchmaker has actually serviced my Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon, and he said you could probably take it in water. I'm not going to risk it, but it's a very, very well-made piece. It's got a dust cover on the movement. It's a really well-done piece. Number 2, it's not a chronometer, and it's definitely not Geneva Seal. Yeah, it's an Omega. You wouldn't expect it to be. Okay, so just leave that. And anyhow, with the chronometer seal, that's the COSC seal, they only do that on the base movement. It's not on the chronograph part. So because this is such an integral part of the chronograph, you really wouldn't send that away to be tested. The third thing is, you said the Seamaster is water resistant to 400 meters. Big fucking deal. It doesn't have the extra pushes. A chronograph is a chronograph. Number 5, you've said is that James Bond has worn one for the last 15 years. Yeah, but he's not the real James Bond. The only James Bond that we recognise is Sean Connery. Okay, ever since Roger Moore came out, we don't recognise them as role models. It's just paid placements. Okay, your superior knowledge there's nothing. You fucking told me nothing I didn't know already, and that's all I've got to say on that there. So there you go. That's another person thinking the Seamaster is so fucking wonderful, and so there we go. There now, I've got another video. I've got another email here. This is a bit of a long one here. I'll read it. Hi Archie, I have some great news. I had a big revelation today. I feel like I'm co-starring in Inception, and I just got out of my dream within a dream, and my head is reeling. Remember Audemars Piguet? I hated that damn brand, and I hated the Royal Oak Offshore. To me, it's like a Bentley Continental GT on 22-inch chrome wheels, a big expensive bandwagon all the celebrities jump on. Thanks to Mr. JZ. Also, in the most humble opinion, the RO, the Royal Oak, has a face only a mother could love. But that was before. For the past 6 months, I've been narrowing and refining my list to try and figure out what damn watch I want. The list includes the JLC, Sun and Moon, Grand Date, 976, and Master Control. The Patek 5026, Glashütte Senator, Vacheron Historiques and Patrimonies, Lange Moonphase, and so on. I liked all of them. The problem is I can't afford them all. So it's like pulling teeth to figure out which one I like most. Like pulling teeth. And he goes on to say there, every single watch I find, something I don't like. I'm probably nitpicking, but I really want to get this right. Just today, whilst again scouring Chrono24 and eBay, I stumbled across what is definitely my holy grail. Okay, he goes on, let's just cut the shit a bit there. It's a bit fucking long, this guy's email. He's talking about an AP offshore. He's thinking, then he talks about the AP Millenary. And he says, so, which AP is so bloody captivating? Okay, yeah, get to the point. The AP Edward Piguet chronograph in white gold on a black leather strap. It's absolutely perfect. Black dial and rectangular. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I'm very happy and excited, Archie. The search for the one was really taking its toll on me, and this recent discovery has given me a second wind of fresh air. I feel reinvigorated. I walk in with a new spring in my step, and the clouds part while the birds sing every tune. I romanticize myself strapping this watch on. Citibank approved me for a 18-month 0% APR credit card yesterday, and I just got a large sum of money ready to set down as a down payment. I am going to mull this watch over for another month to see if it's just a phase or it's something I really want. And he's asking me for my opinion. First thing I'd like to say, Citibank is a mob of assholes. Don't just be very careful with Citibank. They give you these free fucking interest cards for 18 months. Then the bastards jack the interest rate up to like 25%. So just be a bit careful with Citibank. But I understand you're a working man. Archie's a working man too. He can't just fucking go to daddy and say I want this or want that. You've got to actually, you've got to find a way to pay for these things, and that's okay. That's the American way. Always credit's okay. I've been there myself. Okay. Look, I'm going to give you some advice, and this is hard to handle, but I'm going to give you some advice. The only fucking AP that's worth having, as far as resale goes, is a Royal Oak. Now, as much as I hate the offshore chronograph, it's also a good one for resale. Personally, I don't like the offshore chrono, but say the classic Royal Oak, that's the only fucking AP that has any collectability, or it's the only piece that has fucking desirability, which means that if you do tire of it or you want to get rid of it, you'll get most of your money back. Now, the thing is this, with a Patek Philippe, you've got things like a Calatrava, you've got a Gondola, you've got Nautilus, you've got all these interesting models, and because the Patek name is so strong, it doesn't have to be a Calatrava to retain its value. It doesn't have to be a Nautilus or an Aquanaut. Any Patek retains value. And this is the thing, with an AP, it's not the case. AP is soft unless it's a Royal Oak. So look, I'm sorry to say this to you, but I would fucking tread very carefully with paying big money for that sort of piece. Okay, personally, I think you're much better off. What I'd be getting is if you're going to spend, over $10,000 on a watch, I'd get a gold Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grand Date. That's what I'd fucking get. That's a fantastic Holy Grail watch. I mean, in gold, it's fucking amazing. But to get an AP like that, you're making a fucking big mistake. It's going to be a watch that you're going to be stuck with permanently, and you're going to resent the fucker because no one else wants it. So, personally, don't go for an AP unless it's an RO. That's the rules, okay? This is Archie giving you the bottom line truth. Don't go for an AP unless it's an RO. Okay, it can be offshore chrono or it can be the classic. Okay, that's taste. But these other APs, they are fucking dogs to sell on the secondary market. The next thing is, if you're going to, if you do want to pick any one that you like, stay with AP. And with Vacheron, look, you'd probably want to stick with Vacheron for dress watches because that's what the genre VC is famous for. But if you want something really fantastic, I'd go for a JLC Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grand Date. I'm Archie Luxury, and this is Mailbag for today. Thank you very much.